Alrighty. Oh, I guess it would help if I put it where I could see the camera. All right, now I can see. Hey, Roseanne. Hey, Stacy. I am just making some shirts. I have been. Where in the world is my hot foodness stuff all over the place? I am. Um, I was supposed to be going to bed. Actually, that's what I'm trying to get to saying. I was supposed to be going to bed, and I guess the Coke Zero that I had earlier today is like keeping me awake. So oh, here we go. So I am in my PJs, but I decided to get up. This is a project that I have been trying to get done for a minute now, at least a couple weeks. And this is just something I'm doing because I want to do it for them. So I'm making shirts for a local spot that I love to frequent. And that's it. That's all I'm doing tonight. There's, I think, 5 or 6 shirts. I think 6 shirts that I'm making. And it's for a breakfast spot. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, everybody. Oh, I ain't even, my bad. Hold on, let me scroll up. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Myra. Logan. Hey, Donzel. I know, right? Hey, hey, Shamika. Hey, Jelena. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Jelania? Or is it Jelena? Hey, AJ. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. I'm using new tape to do this design tonight. Hey, Miss Karen G. Hey, Martha Jordan. Hey, Rondria. How you doing, darling? Hey, Diane Robinson's Crafts Unlimited. Hey, Lisa. Mayotis Taylor. Hello. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Hey, Miss Gail. Up late. All the way Realty Group. Hello. Hey, Laura E. Stacy, I'm going to try cutting and putting back the sweatshirt together. Hopefully I can find a tutorial for it. You made it look so. Stacy, technically it's easy, but it can be a pain in the butt as well. And hey, Jesse Gibson, because the first shirt went together perfectly. The second shirt has been giving me a pain. So I've already stitched it most of the way together, but I'm going to wind up ripping it apart and doing it over, trying to get that to line up. I don't know why it's not lining up. It's ticking me off. Hey, Mrs. Parker. I hope you're feeling better or recuperating well. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Jean. Harmon. Or is it Jeannie? I can't remember. Yeah. Stacy. Yeah. Jelena's right. Me and Patrice did it together. And I think she did it herself as well. I don't remember. We did it. Hey, Samantha Taylor. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, T Flame. Welcome. Hey, Tracy Murray. The Murray Affairs. So this is just something that I'm doing. The Mister does not know I'm going live. The supervisor does not know I'm going live. Supervisor is at home, probably not in bed because he's a late night owl. But the hubby has to go to work in the morning, so I'm just letting him rest and not bother him. So I'm in here. And hey, Just Gifted. So I'm working on some t-shirts for a local breakfast spot. And I have like 6 shirts. Hey Dennis. I have like 6 shirts that that I want to do, that I'm going to do. I'm making these as a gift to the staff. And so I'm excited to make these. I took a picture of the back of their shirts and sent it over to the Rhinestone mechanic, and he turned it into a design for me, a bling design, because who wasn't trying to do it myself is me. That would have been the struggle. Whereas I know he has the ability to do it effortlessly. And so I decided to consult the professionals and let the professional handle it. But at any rate, this has been a little while ago he made this for me, and I'm just now getting around to making them. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Hey Karen D. Hey Amy Miller. Oh, ain't no need blushing, fam. You know it's the truth. You've been designing rhinestone designs for a zillion years for nothing. It seems like y'all men folk got this bling design thing down pat. I know that. A lot of men that do rhinestone designs, and I'm here for it. But at any rate, so since I knew I had, is my heat press on? Yes. Since I knew I had so many shirts to do, I just went on and decided to come on with you guys and let y'all bling with me. Not necessarily bling with me, but you know, while I'm blinging, keep me company. Because I am up. It's been a long day. It's late night. And just chilling. So I've had a long week already. And it's just now Wednesday. So I'm like, I feel like doing something nice for somebody. When I'm stressed out, I'll do something nice for other people. That's what I try to do anyways. That way I don't have to stress. I can focus on doing something nice. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Even though there's several projects I'm supposed to be working, well, several projects I want to work on, not supposed to be, I want to work on. And but this one I feel like is going to be at the top of the list, so that's why I'm doing it tonight. Hey Martin Jones, let me move this so that I can see. Hey Just Gifted. Hey Marshall, welcome. So you guys, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Nothing super fancy, nothing super fancy. Just making blinging 6 shirts, same shirt. And then after doing the shirt, I happen to realize, y'all, their regular shirts that they wear to work have their names on them. So I don't have their names. I know like one person's name and how to spell it. So they're going to have to do the names on their shirts. Hey, Lena Doyle Crafton. I would ring the bell, but I'm not going to tonight because the mister is asleep and he has to get up early and go to work in the morning. I want to wake him up because he worked hard for us today doing some stuff around the house. And then, matter of fact, he had to do the laundry. Oh, y'all. He did the laundry today, and knowing full well he had to go to work today, but we couldn't do laundry for dang near 2 weeks because of the hot pool mess I got going on in the house. How did you figure out? They told me. I did tell them. I told them what I was planning on doing. And so, well, one of them. So, you know, it's funny, Miss Gail. This spot, we kind of, me and the mister kind of got close with them. And so I go pretty frequently to this place. And the lady, one of the main head waitresses, um, she makes their shirts on the Cricut. And so over time, you know, kind of made friendly with them and whatnot. And so she told me, you know, how she makes the shirts and all that other jazz. She does her little Cricut. She does her Cricut and she gets everybody's sizes, and they have to buy their shirts. The waitresses do. Um, and then she'll put their names on it, and she'll put the logo on the back. And it's, you'll see it here in a little bit. I'm doing the middle part first, or part of the middle part. It's, the name of the place is Pancake House. Is, don't, not to be confused with the International Pancake House, but this is the Pancake House. And so they are, um, they got a picture of a pancake on the back of their shirts. And so I was like, ooh, that doesn't look too terribly difficult to bling. And then when I got the logo and I looked at it, I was like, ooh, this is terribly difficult to bling. And so I sent it to Dennis and he did it for me. But they know that I do rhinestones and stuff. And so I'm going to try and schedule a little bling party bling session with them because they want to learn how to do it. And so one day we're gonna wait till the restaurant close because they're not open all day. They're only open till like 2. It's a breakfast, early lunch spot. And so we're gonna wait until they close, and I'm gonna bling with them after hours. It's a really nice bunch of folks in there. They really are. Um, so that's how I wound up doing their shirts. But I did, the main lady that does the shirts for them is what I was getting at. She is the one I told what I was going to do, that I was going to make them rhinestone shirts. And so she knows, but I don't think the other girls know. The other ladies, rather, I should say. So yeah, super cool. But yeah, this is just the inner part. This is pancakes, and see, that's the syrup, butter syrup drizzling down right there. But I haven't, there's the other side. So the way Dennis did this design, because of the details, he made this part in SS6 and this part on the other side in SS10. So that's why I'm doing this completely separate. Magnet back name tags with rhinestone accents. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would definitely be cool. And then that way they can put them on their shirts at will. So, but yeah, she's gotten into doing holographic vinyl for their logo on the back. And that's when I was like, girl, guess what I'm finna to do with you? I'm finna to make you a bling design. And she was excited. So yeah, but anyways, SS6, yeah, it's SS6. Yeah, beehive. It does kind of look like a beehive. Rondria, you can go on Facebook. If you're in the hoop group, in our Facebook group, he is in there. Just type his name, DENNIS, and he'll pull up and you can instant message him. Alternatively, Dennis, I think what Rhinestone Mechanic at Gmail, I think. Or if you want a design made, just go to his website and there's a link on there to have a design made. Why are you being a jerk? This tape is used. I don't know where. I done told AJ I'm using new tape and then turn around and use used tape, and now I'm struggling. But yeah, this part is SS6, so that's why I'm doing it first, so that I can not be stressed out any more than I am right now getting these stones picked up. So I'm gonna do this part first. Just bling all 6 of them. I'm pretty sure it's 6. I need to count the shirts. I'm pretty sure it's 6. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna bling all 6, and then, because see, that's number 4, and then I'm gonna do the opposite side. See, here's the outline of the stack of pancakes, and their logo is a diamond. So you was thinking beehive as well till you seen the pancakes. Hilarious. I guess it does look like a beehive. I ain't looked at it too terribly hard. Not, you know, from an alternative viewpoint. I haven't. All right. Got some more tape. That looks new, so I shouldn't have any issues. But at any rate, hopefully y'all had a good day today. I enjoyed watching the ladies bling earlier tonight. That was fun. Well, a little bit I could see. Y'all, oh my gosh. I had a house full, not full, but the supervisor was here with his supervisors. Both supervisors were here with him. And then my other two grandsons that used to be here quite frequently. They and their parents were here, so I got to see them and spend time with them. And then, of course, hubby, and we were, you know, waiting on pizza when I realized that they were on live. And as soon as I logged in and typed, I think it was like teeny tiny because somebody was something. Oh, how small SSX was. And when I typed it, pizza man rang the doorbell. I was like, oh my God. So I had to go get the pizzas because feeding 9 and 7-year-olds is a royal pain sometimes. And pizza just solves all kind of problems. So usually when they come, I get them pizza because it's just easier. So that's usually their treat when they come here. And so I had to go get the pizzas, and I missed so much stuff. I'm sure I got to go back and watch the replay. And so I tried to be there as much as possible, and then had to feed folks. The supervisor, he can feed himself. He can feed himself, but he can't get the food to feed himself, so I had to take care of the supervisor. Even though his supervisors were here, but usually when his supervisors are here, they kind of delegate. So they delegated the munchies to me, so I had to make sure he was fed. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, honey. I'm sorry. Matrice. Hello, Matrice. Do not be afraid. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to be afraid of SS6, but they are tiny. So be prepared for little tiny stones. But when I tell you they bling very, very hard, like they catch the light like nobody's business. Yes, they do picky eaters. I do my grandbabies the same way, don't want the hassle. Yeah, Dennis mentioned something too. Let's see. Lots of stones in a soft hand. If you have a problem with static, making them jump, use unscented dryer sheets to wipe your template and brush. And my dryer sheet is right here somewhere because I just used it a moment ago before I even started. Because what I'm wearing this is a all over like robe thingy that zips up in the front with a hood. And this causes a lot of static when I'm trying to bling, but it keeps me warm. So I'm just going to have static. But oh, here it is. So I do have my dryer sheet right here. So that is an excellent tip to give to folks. This is okay. 1, 2, 3. I only need 2 more. So that would be a good tip to share. And I guess if you like the way it smells, you can use a scented one, but I can't because it'll give me a headache. Let me go back down. Took your name back there. Okay, that works. That works. More the fact that you were only person. Yeah, and this is a it is something that should be learned and kind of take your time with it. Start small and if need be, because you already have a lot of rhinestone tools and stuff, This is not my tape. What in the world? This is not my tape. This tape right here is thin. I don't know where I got this tape from. That's why it was way on yonder. What was I saying? Kristen, I do have a testing kind of like a beginner's kit SS6 add-on. If you wanted to try it, it comes with SS6 crystal AB and crystal if you want to give it a shot, and the little template to go with it, just to try it. And that way you only have just a little itty bitty bit. You ain't got a whole ton of stones and stuff. Yeah, long time ago I was fooling myself to say that SS10 was blingier because the facets are bigger. I was thinking that was the case, but no, it is because the more facets, more so than the size of the facets. So, facets meaning, like Patrice said, if you're a beginner, facets meaning the sides of the rhinestones, the flat surfaces of the rhinestone. So I usually tell folks in the beginners class that facets are like the mirrors on a disco ball. No, don't do me like that. So, and my hair is all over my head too. So, you know, don't be surprised if you see a bunch of hair. I'm going in the morning to get this mop taken care of. I threatened to cut it all off again today, and he begged me not to. So, I'm not cutting it off this time. I want to so bad. I'm over it. Okay, there's that. Yay. This is the last one. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So hopefully y'all had a good day. Marshall in love with all the icy color. Icy is phenomenal. So if you're familiar with rhinestones in general, they're like a Swarovski kind of quality rhinestone. They're an imitation Swarovski. So they are going to bling ridiculously hard, and that's what I'm using on their shirts. Only because they will be technically walking billboards for travelers that come through, and they'll have the bling on. I got them black shirts, so they all just definitely gonna bling. On that black. Come on, man. Y'all holler. Okay, so yeah, you get the right brush. I would definitely use the soft bone brush because it doesn't hold on to the stones like regular bling brushes do that you would get. You could order it from us or from like Lowe's or wherever. The bristles are not as soft, so they hold on to the SS6 stones, whereas this super soft bristles, they don't. But when it comes to SS10, this really isn't the best option. The best option is just a regular bling brush for SS10. So now we're going to do the SS10. Holler. Hey, Robin Murphy. Welcome. You know what? I should have put this in the lid instead of doing it like this. It's making a mess. Y'all, he gonna get up in the morning and be like, "Why were you up?" Because I wanted to, fam. Black shirt SS6, keep them away from the sun. Yeah, they'll be inside for the most part. They'll be inside. But they know they're really sweet. All of them are so super sweet. Like, it's almost like family in there now at this point. Go in and what's that? That TV show was Cheers, where everybody knows my name. Can't remember how the song go, otherwise I'd sing it. But so that's probably a good thing. I don't remember how it goes. So I'm not torturing y'all with my singing tonight. And then I gotta work on Bling Fest templates. That's the next thing. That's something else I got to do, like sooner rather than later. I gotta work on Bling Fest templates and Bling Fling templates. July. I gotta probably do. Ain't no probably. I gotta do that one first because that's in July, and then work on the one for Bling Fest. I want to do several for Bling Fest. Just one for Bling Fling. Something else I got to do. What else do I have on my agenda? My daughter-in-law wants me to make a pillow bed. She's been wanting it, but I put it off because it's a big project, and I'll just thinking of having to spread stuff out on the floor because of how big the blanket is just annoying to me. But she wants it for the kids, so I gotta do that. And I've been putting it off, so I need to do that. I got a baby blanket I need to do. But life has been kind of like upside down around here lately, so I haven't had too much time to do certain things. So pretty much all I've been doing is stuff that I'm going live for, and that's it. So, oh, and crochet. I have been doing crochet. So there's that. I ain't looking at the chat. Give me a second. I'll check it. Hopefully everybody's good. For the most part. Okay. Hey. Hey Eve, asking again if the IV template is available for purchase. I did not make it available for purchase because I'm still not 100% sure it's like that I can use it. But what I'll do, Miss Parnell, because I know I'll remember you asking. I'll email you once I find out for sure. What ham sandwich is my transfer tape, y'all? Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you earlier, and I stopped because I got distracted. Me and my distracted brain. I was telling y'all he washed clothes today, and I had him take a picture, and I was gonna post it in the group, but I hadn't done it yet. Of my jeans. Is that spilling? Yes. Oh my god. Freaking spilling resin. I didn't know I knocked that over. My jeans, the ones that I did with Patrice and the ones I did before that, he washed them like he just normally washes clothes like normal men folks do, and not a stone is missing. And I wanted to post that picture in the group, but I hadn't done it yet. So I gotta post it. I'll be back, y'all. I gotta go find some transfer tape. I guess I'm gonna have to get some off the roll. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I found some sheets, so I'll have to get the roll. Is that a dang nabbit? Is that Here's some right here. God almighty. Hey, Sean. How are you? Oh, no, I didn't find any. He has not put any food anywhere weird. Oh man, that's an extra stone right there. He has not put food any food weird. He has not put any food anywhere weird since I found them cheese puffs in my daggone pocketbook. So that's the last odd. Is that right? Yeah. That's the last odd place I saw food. Because he's a good eater, so usually he eats everything you put in front of him. All right. Make sure. Y'all, with daggum dimps, where is the button for rhinestones on Leonardo Pro? It is down in the, hold on, I got it. Somebody, so I don't have it pulled up, but it's down at the bottom, and it's in a sub menu. So if you hover over, it's like the 4th or 5th button over, and then when it comes up, it'll show rhinestones. Hold on, let me go look, just in case somebody ain't got it pulled up. Because I don't have it pulled up. I haven't been in Leonardo in a minute. Let's see. There it is. Hopefully I don't have to log in. That's a pain. When they make you log in. Nope, I don't have to. So if you go to design, let's do this. You have to make sure something, so you have to make sure something is on your dooflagy. Hold on, let me show you. Actually, settings, nope, not settings, present. Share screen. Entire screen. Okay, so where is it? All right, so in Leonardo, it would be down here, but you can't see anything. It's not pulling anything up because I don't have anything here to do rhinestones on. It's just blank. So in order to do the rhinestones, you have to have something to rhinestone on your design space canvas. So once you have something to bling, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over is the build contours. And there's the build contours, there's line fills, and here is rhinestones. It's the star. And there is where you can turn it into rhinestones. So that's how you do it. But you have to have something to rhinestone on your desktop in order for that to work. So hopefully that helped. Hopefully that helped you. All right. So I went and got scrubby. So that, of course, we all know who's going to get these scrubbies. And then I'm going to make some for a family member. And so, yeah, that's another project. And here are the shirts for the girls. At the place. Okay, so I have 3 size smalls because 3 of them are itty bitty, like itty bitty bitty itty bitty. And then I have a large, a medium, and an extra large, I think. So no, sorry, 2X, XL, and then a medium because I'm pretty sure the lady who makes the shirts is a medium. So I'm gonna make hers first. And that 2X. I'll make here in a sec. Let's see. You're welcome, Dee. Has he tossed out the phone again? No. No. Doing good over here working as well. I am, Sean. I am. It's funny because I was gonna show my husband your outro because I thought that was super cool. I know I have an intro, but I was like, one time it's been a while ago and that I saw it and I was like, oh man, that's dope, and was gonna show it to him and hadn't ever showed it to him. Keep forgetting. So I was gonna show it to him today and ended up getting distracted again and didn't get to show him again. So y'all, I barely have room to do this shirt. So this is annoying to me. I know, let me move some of this stuff. That stuff everywhere. I'm done with this is 6. Alright. So there's that. Done with that. Because I like to see the whole shirt up here drinking sweet tea, knowing I'm gonna be, it's gonna keep me awake. Because it's not decaf. Hey Diane, welcome. You got a video? Okay, cool. I'll look for it. I will take a look, see. Probably watch it tomorrow morning while I get my hair did. Okay, so the other problem is I need to line up the word Pancake House up here at the top. And then, so I got to make sure I leave room for that. Because I didn't bling that. That's separate. And then, matter of fact, I got it cut out, but I haven't weeded it yet. Ugh, I hate when you make it through the weed. Pops. All right, so pretty sure. Oh, you know what? I'm messing up. I'm messing up already. They don't put their logo on the front. They put it on the back. I was about to mess up. Their names go on the front. Okay. Now I can put this on the shirt. All right. So make sure there's room for the words Pancake House. Make sure it is even Steven, and it is not. Check it again. Come over just a smidge more. And Miss Joyce, did you ever get the silicone pressing mat I sent you the link to so you get the heat to those SA6 counts? Oh, Dennis, I'm so glad you said that. Oh my God. No, I didn't. But I will say this, Dennis. Usually, even when I press it out of order, I don't usually have an issue with the heat reaching the stones because I press on 350 usually. So technically, y'all, he's right. I'm supposed to press the middle first. And I am not doing that right now. So what that does is, if you are not familiar with the pecking order of rhinestones, technically I'm supposed to do the shorter stones first. Technically. So I'm teaching you bad habits at the moment. But do as I say, and not as I do. And then it'll be all right. The PJ Queens, right? Right. Because I'm definitely in my PJs. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try it. Oh, hey Tampa, how are you? Now we gotta learn how many fingers from the collar on the back. I'm gonna show you what I generally do, Miss Gail. Generally, let me get another shirt because this is hot and I don't want it to be hot on my table. I need to get a heat something to put over here, but I don't like when I'm working in a cramped space like I'm doing now. It won't do me any good because I'm working against myself. All right. So there's that for now. Yikes. That is that other template. SS6, y'all. I don't care what setting I cut SS6 on. It's just all of it just will not leave. I swear. All right. So it's cooled off enough. Let me move this. So Ms. Gail, when I do the backs of shirts, I don't do based on fingers. This is just me because I'm special, just a little bit special. So mentally, that is. But what I see that looks off center. I know it's not, but anyway, the see, can you see this ridge? That's the collar on the front of the shirt. So rarely do I ever press this high up on the back of a shirt. Usually what I aim for, it depends. So if it's like this is a logo, but I have something going up here, so that's going to be right at the cusp of where the limit of where I go. But if it's just like a team name, or like you know how on the back of jerseys there's a name like Smith, for instance, usually it is the dead center between the shoulder blades. I mean, so, yeah, the ain't that the scapula, I think is what that's called, the back shoulder blades. So what I aim to do is to kind of shoot for the middle of the arm sleeve. So the middle area, like right in here, is where I would put the person's name. So like Smith, it would go right here because that's dead center in between those back shoulder bones. But because this is a logo, I just need the word up here, and then I got to put the phone number and whatnot down here. So that's why I'm trying to put it a little bit higher. But yeah, that's if it's just one thing, a name up here. If it's a logo, it depends on how big the logo is. I try to put the top of the logo right below this neckline because number one, you don't want to press over the top of that, and then you're pressing an imprint of that neckline. So I try my best to do right up under that neckline for anything. If I'm trying to see what's the best way to say it. And then too, the other part is what does your customer want? Because some customers may not want their logo up here. They may want it center back. Like say for instance, this was the only logo. Notice I didn't put it all the way up here. I did kind of center back it. So that's where the armpit, just like on the front, I do armpit for the center, armpit for the back as well. But that's a bigger logo. So it's like a there honestly there's no rules, hard fast rules like you got to do it 14 fingers from the top of Mount Rushmore. What it really boils down to, honestly, in my opinion, is what your customer wants. And if your customer doesn't know, then that's when you kind of make a judgment call and see what looks good with their logo. See, there's the pancake. Look at the butter. That's a square pat of butter, and that's yummy syrup dribbling down that I don't need to be eating, but I be eating it anyways. Alrighty. This. So now I got another pancake outside to do. Right here. I had to do a jacket bag with one word. I was so worried I would get it wrong. Check with your customer. Your customers will tell you. Now they ain't gonna steer you wrong usually. In most instances, they know what they want. They know what they, as far as where to put it, they usually know what they want. That's the SS6. Looks good, y'all. Ooh, that pancake look good. I think that's what I'm gonna eat them all too. Look at how cute that is. Super cute. Oh my god, that looks so good on that black. Because they don't usually wear black shirts. Usually they wear color shirts. Every blue moon I've seen them wear black, but these rhinestones I needed them to bling super hard, so I put it on black. So the name is going to go up here, and the city and state and the phone number is going to go down here. But I haven't weeded that yet, so that's round 2. Round 1 for now is going to be getting this logo, complete logo on the shirt, and then we'll work on the extra details. So that's what I'm doing. And if you decide you want to do shirts for, say for instance, a business, or a family reunion, or whatever, for a cause walk or something like that, you can set your shirts up and do them however it is that you want. Get your routine down. The more you do rhinestone shirts for a situation like that, the more you'll get used to how you wish to, especially if it's layers, you'll get used to how you want to do them. I usually I try not to do layers for situations like this, but because I knew it was kind of detailed, I gave him free reign to design it however, and I let him know, if you want to do SS6, that's fine, because I knew I would only be doing a couple of shirts for them, like one shirt, and then I'm gonna probably let her have this template, and then she can bling them herself in the future if she wants to make more shirts, since she makes their shirts anyways. That's if she wants to. She may ask me to do them, I don't know. Like I said, this is just a gift for right now. I enjoy all of them folks at that spot. Ooh, Tampa, that would have been cute. That would have been cute. So I may have to do that the next time. If I make them again, I'll do it the next time. Because their logo usually on their shirts is one color anyway, so I wouldn't have thought to do that. I'm just kind of sticking to the way they have it, but it would have been cool to do it different, and that would have been cute for a pat of butter. It really would have been. That was a good idea. It was an excellent idea, actually. It would have been super cute. But yeah, y'all, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Hey, Kai. And brown pancakes. That would have been good. Because their pancakes are so, oh my gosh. I'm picky about pancakes. But their pancakes are really good. They're massive, number one. And then they have different flavors. They have Hawaiian pancakes where they put pineapple and coconut and whipped cream and that kind of trash on it. And then they have blueberry pancakes where they smother them in blueberries, and the blueberries, the syrup that the blueberries come in. And then they have strawberry pancakes, same setup. But my favorite that they have are the butter pecan pancakes. So it's pecans in the pancakes, and then of course tons of butter on top. Girl, because I love pecan waffles too at Waffle House. I love pecans. I like all of them: walnuts, pecans, the whole shebang, cashews. But them pecan, ooh, Jesus, girl, when I tell you I be hurting myself, and because I've kind of trained myself with how I eat certain things with my pancakes and like my coffee. For my coffee, I only do 1 sugar. I don't, and I have one of those creamers in the little cup that's like sweetened. So that's all I do is 1 sugar and 1 little creamer. And for my pancakes, I don't do a lot of syrup. I do barely syrup, barely. I do regular syrup, but I do barely syrup. Girl, when I tell y'all, one day I was in there and I saw this guy. So they give you syrup in a cup. I kid you not. It's probably it's bigger than this, but it's round. And they fill it up. And it's a little clear cup. And they give you 2. He poured both all over them pancakes and was like, "Can I get some more syrup, please?" I'm like, bruh, you are going to have a whole diabetic fit when you leave out of here. I'm surprised you didn't drop from the first bite you took of that pancake, because, dude, that does not make any kind of sense. You are not 4, sir. You are a grown man. Why are you eating that much syrup? But anyway, to each his own. We look, we don't judge, I guess. All right, so the next one I'm gonna do. Oh, these are the smalls. Well, since I grabbed it, no, let me do the large, because I like to get the bigger shirts out the way because they're more challenging as far as space is concerned. All right. A really good pancake, right, Stacy? That's what I'm saying, fam. Oh, hey, SJ. Oh, I think I missed the comment. Let me see. Oh. Oh yeah, the project that I did. I know someone that eats peanut butter on pancakes. Yeah, they have peanut butter pancakes too. They have peanut butter pancakes too. Content idea, you're welcome. Yeah, they have peanut butter pancakes, which is not my cup of tea, so you ain't ever gotta worry about me eating that. But they got a whole long list of the pancakes that they do, which I guess is why they're named the Pancake House. So what? No, I pushed it. I'll have to look up the menu. Hey, Paula D. Really not a pancake eater, but has to be from Cracker Barrel, or my husband makes them because I love waffles. My husband is a waffle eater as well. He loves waffles because he says the little squares holds his syrup. And I'm like, dude, really? You're not 3. You're a grown man. But he loves waffles, and say la vie, to each his own. Now, don't get it twisted. I will eat a good waffle. Oh, show. And like I said, a pecan waffle. You ain't said nothing but a thing. Smash. Hulk smash. Now, I don't like, I'm going to tell you the waffles I don't like. I don't like the malted waffles. Those are not my favorite at all. Ooh, I don't like the fat, thick malted ones. I don't like those. I like the nice thinner waffles. Those are the ones I eat. Waffle House has thinner ones, but like sometimes hotels have the thick malted ones. I'm like, ugh, I don't want that. But to be fair, that's a lot for me anyway because of being that's a lot of bread. I don't need not bread, that's the wrong word, but flour and stuff. So I don't need that anyways. So it ain't like it matters. I'm gonna have to hold this up because I don't know why this shirt is because it's all squished up. I can't see it. Okay, that looks good. Alright, we're gonna press this and I'm missing a stone. Actually, I'm missing 2 stones. I'm gonna replace that. Let's see. And Brilliance and Romeo got you ready for bed. Okay, have a good night, Didi. I love pancakes, but I only eat them once or twice a year. I'll eat them daily and be bigger than well, yeah, I don't. Salmon bites. Ooh, that sounds good. That would be good with pancakes. I don't mind eating combination foods. That's kind of like other people would think is weird. I can be a weird food eater without any issues whatsoever. It just can't be something I'm allergic to. Like I can't do the shrimp, can't do the crawfish, can't do the lobster, can't do the that kind of stuff. But yeah. All right. Sorry, I had to line that back up because that didn't, it flicked off when I was taking it off the thing. Oh, no, it didn't flick off. It's sitting right here. Here it is. I thought it flicked off. Something flicked off. I didn't see that. All right, so we've done one shirt. Here is number 2 shirt. 1 shirt, 2 shirt, bling shirt, blue shirt. Okay. I'm gonna fan it just a little bit so that it doesn't completely heat up my cutting mat. But you don't want it to cool off too much on a t-shirt because what'll happen is it'll pull and wind up stretching your shirt out of place a little bit. And so that'll make it difficult to line up designs. So you don't want to feel it cold. Feel it hot. Okay. There's this one. God, Dennis, that looks so good. That's crazy. Now, what I could, I'm not gonna do that because I could do the logo, not the logo, the words in another color. But I'm gonna, for right now, I'm just gonna leave it all. Come on, fam. I'm gonna leave it all crystal AB. All right, and then the next shirt, I got a pre-press. This one is a 2X. And then we'll switch to doing the size smalls. And then after we're done with those, I'll bring the words over and we'll bling those. Because all of those are SS10. I went and got Dennis. Dennis has on Rhinestone Mechanic, he has fonts that you can type and make rhinestone words. And I found one that I'm gonna make work because I didn't have him do their words part of the logo because I felt like that was team too much. And so I gotta do that one here next. Super cute. It looks good. All right, so that's that shirt. I'm gonna pre-press this one. Straighten up. I don't know why it's looking uneven over here. Last thing, okay. I don't want to pre-press it uneven. All right. Sorry, Stacy. So story time, y'all. Not necessarily story time. More like horror story time. A couple of weeks ago, actually almost a month ago now that I think about it. But anyway, I'm gonna be nice and say 3 weeks ago, we happened to notice that when we were taking a shower, this is a whole crazy story. Whole crazy story. We happened to notice while we were taking a shower that the toilet was gurgling. Never had that happen before. Why it's happening now? I was like, what's in the whole ham sandwich? So I tried unclogging. I thought maybe the toilet was clogged. I thought maybe the tub was clogged. Oh, because not only did the toilet gurgle, when he got out the shower, um, there was like black stuff in the shower on the floor of the shower because it's like water came back up at some point. We didn't know it after he got out of the shower and all that stuff, and we went back in there and we saw it because it didn't happen while he was in the shower. So, anyways, I was like, you know what? I don't have the mental to even think about trying to fix this myself because I tried plunging and that didn't change anything. Because I didn't know what was going on because it didn't seem like it was clogged. Because anyway, I called the plumber. The plumber came out. It was like 5:30, and they told me over the phone that it was going to be an after hours call. And I was like, okay. Then they called because they were like, it's going to be about 6:30, 7 o'clock before he can come. It's like, okay, fine. After hours, that's fine. Because they didn't have any other space during the day. So then he calls and he's like, I'm finished with my stuff today. I can come 5:30. So I guess technically technically it was still after hours because they dang sure charged me after hours price. Which okay, it's after hours, that's fine. He came. He really didn't seem like he wanted to be here, but whatever. I digress. And he was like, oh, is that what's going on? Because I explained to him the exact same thing I explained to y'all. And he was like, no, that's not what's wrong. Your septic is full. I'm sure that's what it is. I was like, okay. Okay. How I'm supposed to know that? And he was like, I'll show you. So I happen to have in this house, I have a half basement. So half at one point in time, the people who used to have this house, her parents, when they had this house, built an addition onto the house, and over the when they built the addition, they built a basement up under it and enclosed the crawl space. So I have a basement, but you can walk through a door and go into where the crawl space is. And so he in there, you can see our main sewer pipe going out the house. So he was like, "Hey, Dempsey Boo." Just before Septic will back up, ours was caused from tree roots breaking through the line. So yeah, okay. I'll get to that in a minute. So he said, if because I have what's called a clean out pipe or some sort. So he was like, if I twist this cap just a little bit and water comes out a little bit, if it starts to trickle, then that means your septic is full. I was like, okay, whatever. Of course, he twisted it. It trickled. $250 later, he's leaving. I was like, okay. So I gotta call Septic because my dang septic is full. So call Septic next day. They were like, yep, we can come out today. Was it today? Was it the same day? Was that one the same day? I think that one was not same day. That one, they couldn't get to me till the next day. So he came out that night. I called the next morning. Septic couldn't come the next morning, but they could come the next morning. So he came, nice little fella, really kind, by himself. And this stone right here does not have glue on it. So I'm gonna take that off. Nice fella, like I said, by himself. And he proceeds to bust out a shovel and dig up the septic tank. Attempt to. Or dig where the septic tank is. And first of all, my first thought was, you know what? I would not mess with a septic guy because the way he was digging that hole, I'm sure I had put money on it. And he knows how to hide a body if he needed to. I'm just saying. And that's some true crime stuff that Patrice and them probably be looking at. But anyway, so I that was my first thought. My second thought was 9 times out of 10, how is he gonna get the lid off of my septic tank? Because the septic tank generally is made out of concrete. But then I'm like, you know what? This might be TMI, but my husband, when we first met, was what they used to call cock diesel. He was little skinny itty bitty thing, but he could pick me up if he needed to. I hate being picked up, but he used to pride himself on being able to pick me up. And I'm like, dude, anyway, you drop me, I'm gonna kill you. But he was a little skinny dude, so I was like, okay, well maybe he cock diesel and he can lift it up because he's been doing this for a while. So he uncovers part of the tank lid and he's like, huh, this looks like it's a 2x4 lid. And I'm like, dude, I told you this house was built in the 40s. 9 times out of 10, like I told y'all on the phone, this tank has probably been in this house since it was built. So it's going to be a bigger tank. Probably. So he finishes uncovering the lid and realizes, yes, this is a 2x4 lid that he cannot pick up by himself. Dude, I tried to tell you that. But anyways, so he's like, I can't do this by myself. I'm gonna have to make a phone call. They're gonna have to bring somebody else out here. They're gonna have to have a special truck, and it's got to have a special boom thing to be able to get in a couple of men to get the lid off. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Make the appointment. Have somebody else come out so that they can get this done. Well, in order to have somebody else come out and get this done, you're talking about another 2 days. Dude, you're telling me I cannot do anything. Use the bathroom, wash my clothes, none of that. until y'all get somebody else out. That's not going to happen, sir. So I get on the phone, and I call another septic company. This septic company, as soon as I got on the phone, sewer pipe was broken off right before the city main line. Ooh, Jesus. Lisa. So the other septic company, as soon as I called the guy and I'm like, yeah, they sent the guy out, he was by himself, he starts laughing. He was like, you don't have to worry about that with me. All of my trucks have an excavator on the back of it. And so we'll be able to get it open for you, no problem. I can come first thing in the morning. Dude, you're hired. Please come and help drain the septic tank because they're saying it's full. So this guy comes out, super nice, pulls the excavator off, starts digging, and in his machine, which I tried telling these folks this too, the way my house is, the house that I have was part of a family. And this whole area where I live is probably darn near 80 acres in this area that at one time used to be a whole dairy farm. So what happened is, of course, through the years, family, they had different sections for family. So where I live specifically, there's a house to this side of me, that's that family. The house on this side of me is being rented, but the person who owns it is the family. The house behind me is the person that I bought the house from. This was her grandmother, and her grandmother was family. So these folks, they did it old school. So what they did was, back then, they all shared a well. So the family, move it up some. The family to this side of me has a well, and that family shares a well with this family. So this family's water lines run through my backyard from that well with that family. And so while he's digging up the septic, what does he do, y'all? What does he do? He digs up and breaks the water line to that family's house, and they're elderly. Like, bruh, are you kidding? So as he done dug up the whole hole that he had dug, filled with water, like in no time. It was crazy to see how quick, because that water was pouring out. So we're scrambling, trying to figure out, okay, did he break our water line or did he break their water line? I mean, it was just like, bruh, are you kidding? So he was like, it's okay, I'll fix it. I mean, we can't be liable for pipes that run through the yard, but we're not that kind of company. We'll take care of it. I'm like, I'm glad you're gonna take care of it, because I told y'all it's water lines back here and septic lines, but it's septic lines because you're digging it up right now. But anyway, so after figuring out that it wasn't our water, it was their water, got the water cut off, finished digging up the septic tank lid, only to find out that the septic is not full. The septic tank was not full at all. So we do have a clog, but that's not what he's here for. He's here to empty my septic. So there's that. He finishes digging it up. I'm like, dude, you're already here. We've been here 4.5 years. Never had the septic. Never had an issue with our septic. So just go ahead and empty it. Just on principle because you're here. And that way that's done, because technically you're supposed to have a septic tank service every 3.5 to 4 years anyway. Just go ahead and do it. So he proceeds to pump the tank, y'all. He proceeds to pump the tank. After he fixed the water line, he did fix the water line. And then he proceeds to pump the tank. So he's pumping out the septic tank. All of the horrors that I have never seen in my life. But it was fascinating, but it was horrible. He's pumping the tank and got it most of the way down. And then he's like, oh no. Oh no. What do you mean, oh no? Well, I need you to look at how this tank is. So, y'all, 1940s. 1940s. Why is my septic tank brick? I don't have a concrete septic tank. Like, you're technically, like new tanks are. This is old school. Like, this is beyond old school. This is Beverly Hillbillies school. Beverly, not what's that name? Andy Griffith time frame septic tank. It was made out of brick. The bricks are starting to fall in on the septic tank. So now he proceeds to tell me, I already know since the tank wasn't full, I have a major clog in my house. Now he's telling me I'm gonna have to get a new septic tank. Are you kidding me right now? Are you really kidding me right now? As a matter of fact, I wouldn't suggest you stand right here because it wouldn't take much for it to collapse. At this point, and you're standing over top of it, I'm like, dude, at this point, let me fall in, okay? Because are you kidding right now? Just if I fall in, see it done knock my stones out. If I fall in, whatever at this point. So they're telling me now, health department involved in everything, that I have to have a new septic tank. And it still ain't unclogged my toilet. Okay? So all of this, I think that was by this time, because this has been over a period of a couple of weeks since the first guy came out. Matter of fact, it's been a couple of weeks because the first plumber came out and told me that it was the septic, and I didn't act on it right away because I was frustrated at how he just didn't do anything about it. So I didn't jump on it right away. I probably should have, but whatever. And so I waited and then they told me they couldn't come right out. So I was annoyed at that point. So I waited, and it's been 3 weeks now. I had to look at my date on the receipt just to be sure, but because I called and I'm like, dude, am I really gonna have to pay $250 for him just to come out and tell me the wrong thing because my septic is not full? And he was like, well, that's our emergency fee. Okay, you know what, whatever. Because he wanted me to dispute it, and I'm not going to, because I don't want to dispute it. I don't think that's right. But anyway, so by this time they're telling me I need a new septic. Still have a clog. I'm at my wit's end because I can't wash clothes in my house. Of course, I can go to the laundromat, but I can't wash clothes. Can barely shower. Like, have to turn the water way down to shower so that I'm not risking flooding anything or overflowing anything, rather. Fortunately, we have 2 bathrooms, 2 toilets, rather. So the toilet on this side wasn't bad at all. So we just had to be super careful how we used that toilet. But anyway, that's TMI. So Friday, I'm about in tears because I'm just annoyed, aggravated. So I called a local company that's a well-known company, and they have actually They do HVAC, they do plumbing, they do blah 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 blah, the whole nine. They don't do septic, but they do the rest of it. I was like, I got to get this fixed. We got to at least get the clog. Oh, because that was the other thing. The one who could get the septic tank lid off because he had the backhoe and he cut the water line. He was like, well, when I suck the tank dry, our truck has a strong vacuum, so I can put the vacuum hose to your outtake pipe and suck. Usually it'll suck out a clog. If it's not too bad, it'll suck out a clog. But he was so frustrated with cutting that water line, he forgot to do that. He didn't even suck it out. The sludge was probably holding the bricks in, probably. So I was like, you know what? Rondria, yeah, my homeowner's insurance, that pissed me off because I paid extra on my homeowner's insurance to cover septic failures. And they told me that's wear and tear. They're not going to cover it. I don't even want to tell y'all how much it is for the septic tank. But anyway, still had a clog. So Friday, I was like, I can't take this anymore. So I called this well-known company. The nicest heifer answered the phone. I had an excellent conversation with her. She was the sweetest she could be. She was like, that's why I ain't trying to own a house, because I already see that I can't afford it and blah blah blah. She did sound young, so it makes sense why she would say that. You know what, but then again, she could have been my age, I don't know, or older, but she sounded young. But she was very nice. It was an excellent conversation. I enjoyed her. She was super sweet. And she says, we can get somebody out there today. This was like at 9:30 in the morning, 10 o'clock by the time I called them. She was like, we can get somebody out there today. I'm like, bet. Have them come out. She was like, we don't have an after hours fee. If we come out, it's the same price no matter when we come out. But I can have somebody out there between 9:30. No, not 9:30, because it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. She was like, I can have somebody there by 11. I was like, okay, bet. So she had old buddy come out. Super cool dude. He was so sweet. She had him out there, or he got out there, I want to say 10 o'clock on the dot. So sweet, so kind. Told him what happened, ran down the whole story that I just told y'all. You know, we had a couple of laughs about certain parts of it or whatever. But he was really sweet. So he pulls out the stuff and he was like, you know what, I'm probably gonna have to pull up your toilet. I'm like, I don't care at this point. I just want the clog gone. He said, because that's what it sounds like. So he pulls up the toilet and then he's like doing his thing with the equipment that he had. And the next thing I know, he goes outside, he comes back in, and I'm hearing a bunch of commotion. And I look, and he's pulling out the big dog unclocker. And I was like, oh my God, this is not going to end well, is what I was feeling in my soul. I was like, just ride this out, Eve. And so he was like, okay, got some tough news for you. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What's the tough news? What's the tough news? At this point, whatever. He tells me he can kind of sort of clean up the clog. He got most of it, but the way our pipes are in this house, your sewer pipes are based on gravity. So our pipes are supposed to run down, our pipes run up, which is helping contribute to a clog. And he showed it to us. It wasn't like I couldn't dispute it because he was right. They don't decline, they have a slight incline. Not even straight. It's a slight incline. And then on the other side of the house, in the bathroom that I thought was good, he was like, that declines, but then it dips and comes back up. And then so I was like, you know what? At this point, I don't even care no more. Just whatever. What do I need to do? So he's like, we can come in and replace all of the pipes in your house. Because keep in mind, which you don't know this about me in this house and our history with this house, because this house, you can tell these were old, like my pawpaw folks that would, I'm not hiring them, I'm gonna fix it myself. And they did. They fixed it themselves. They did their own, repair stuff. And so they were like spraying that black spray plumbing. Anyway. So my kitchen sink don't drain into the septic. That's how it was when we bought this house. The kitchen, and they didn't tell us that when we bought it. It didn't drain into the plumbing system. It drained out into the yard because I guess they thought it was a good idea to water the plants in the yard from the gray water from the kitchen sink. I was like, you know what? Whatever, dude. So he was like, we can start. So he called somebody else out. I guess the sales guy. And he ran down these just horrifying numbers. He was like, we can get it done. We can have a crew here first thing Monday morning. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me right now? So y'all, one flipping positive out of all of this is at least some of the plumbing issues that we already knew we had have been solved, but some of the problems we didn't even know we had were solved. But I'm thanking the good Lord above that I had, because this is my second house. This isn't my first one. My first house was the first time I've ever had good credit in my life with my first house. And it didn't last long because I didn't know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. But I already had the house, so it was like, whatever. I got overextended in credit because I was like, oh, I'm getting approved for stuff when I had never had that before. Because a family friend of my dad's taught me how to fix my credit and clean it up legitimately and what to do. And I did it. And so my credit was great when I bought the first house. So the second house, because I was in Charlotte, I lived in Charlotte. By the time I went to move, I had to move out of Charlotte. The prices of where I live is close to downtown. When I bought my house, it wound up being worth way more than what I paid for it. So, thanking the good Lord, I came out here because out this way the houses are less expensive. So I was able to afford to get this house, even though my credit was trashy. Why did I tell y'all that? I gotta think about why I told y'all that. Oh, so the reason I told y'all that is because since I've been here in the past 4.5 years, I was like, you know what? I really want to work on my credit. I want to do better with my credit. I'm thanking the good Lord that I made that decision because that was the only way we was able to get this mess fixed. Is because I had to take out a stupid loan. Well, I don't want to call it a stupid loan because it was a blessing that I was able to get it, but I had to take out a loan to get this thing done. I am just like so frustrated with that because I didn't want debt. I did not want debt. So been dealing with that. Still haven't gotten the septic replaced yet, by the way. I'm still on the waiting list for that because the not appraisal, what do you call them people? Inspector has to come out, inspect where the new septic tank is supposed to go, and give authorization for the septic company to actually do the septic replacement. So that ain't even been done yet. And it's just like, if I have to do one more thing over here, is like, bro, over it. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot. Technically, that's not even really the end of the story, but that's as much as I'm gonna be able to tell y'all tonight without. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna cry because I'm not gonna cry. There's been, like I said, this could have happened when I first moved in and my credit was not where it is, where I could get some financing. But y'all, it's just, I'm just hoping that, because that's, I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. I swear, if it ain't one thing, it's another in life sometimes. Um, but could have been worse. Could have been. It's a lot of other stuff that could have happened, as opposed to my septic failing. As of right now, my health is decent, so it's just a lot of other stuff that could have went wrong. But this is a challenge for me right now, and I'm trying not to let it stress me out too bad, because just because just because just because. So anyway, if I've been missing and not, like answering emails, and this is because I've been scrambling trying to figure out life and how to navigate craziness right now. So that's what's been going on. Okay, so I pre-pressed that one. I just showed y'all. So I have two more shirts. Yeah, two more shirts to do. I just pre-pressed the other small. But yeah. Dennis, you have a good night, my dear, because that's all I'm gonna go into tonight. I'm probably gonna get fussed at for even talking to y'all about that, because that's one thing. The Mister is kind of like, I don't want to say private, but he's like, don't be talking about struggles. Keep it positive, and that's true. But everybody struggles at some point in time, and our season for struggling started back in June, I think, of last year, and we've been struggling ever since. If it ain't been one thing, it's another versus another and another and another. It's been a roller coaster ride, but it's not horrible roller coaster rides. Because, like I said, it's just life stuff. That, I mean, I can't be mad at the septic, because the septic is, how old would somebody be if they were born in the 40s? 80 years old, 80, 90, 80 years old, something like that. I can't be mad at it. I really can't. And I'm thankful that it lasted as long as it did, because it could have went out as soon as I walked in this house. And it didn't. And technically, they emptied it. So unless it caves in on itself right now, I can still use it. And when I called them and I told them that we were dealing with other plumbing issues and having to get that work done, so I'm gonna need a little bit more time before putting this septic in. She wasn't like, "Oh no, you can't do that. We gotta replace." No, she was like, "Oh no, you good. Just call us when you're ready." What? So it ain't that big of a dire situation then. Don't play with me. I might wait till next year. So I can save all my money to pay that stupid bill, because I'm already gonna have to figure out how to pay this one off for what we just had done Monday. Because they sure brought in a whole team and had this house torn up one side to the other. But it's done. It's done. I can wash clothes. He washed clothes today. So, but yeah, y'all just pray for a helpful, because I don't like that. I don't like that. Not like that. That's too much debt. That's too much debt. And I'm worried, because y'all know this. First of all, this economy is just trashy right now for a lot of people, which is why Joann's is closing and a lot of these other companies is closing that we know and love. But then on top of that, there's also other situations where folks is losing employment because there are changes that are being made all over the place, and I worry. I'm not worried horribly, but you're welcome, Stacy. But I am concerned because life is life right now, and I can't. Well, I can take whatever is thrown at me because he won't bring me to it and not help me through it. But I'm just saying. Same here. You need to replace. Child, what is up with these setbacks? Not long. We just paid $20K for a boiler. Boiler? What's a boiler? You talking about heat? And then 4,000 for installation that wasn't covered under our home warranty. At least you're getting some issues resolved. Vanessa, it's only because of the good Lord and the foresight He gave me to try and fix my credit. If it wasn't for that, I'd be out there old school Bible times, digging a hole and making a outhouse. At this point, oh, you work for the government, Shamika? Yeah, yeah, y'all. It's the struggle is real. The struggle is real, and it's reeling out here. It is definitely reeling. So I craft as much as I can. I thank God for coupons and savings and what do you call them? Like rewards and stuff like that from Michaels, so that I can get my yarn and do something that I can do in my room just to give myself some peace of mind. So that's where we at right now. Praying and praying some more. Then I'm thanking the good Lord because his parents they were so sick. They had the flu. His dad has he's not supposed to be sick. Like, period. And he was sick with the stupid flu. I was so worried about them. So that's why I said it could have been worse. I'm just thankful they made it through. They're better now. But it was scary at one point for them, for us, for them. How many shirts you're blinging? I think it's 6. Can't have a testimony without a testimony. The test will help someone else. Thank you, All the Way Realty Group. I appreciate you saying that because that's partly why I even talked about it, because I know I'm not the only person. At the end of the day, I don't want anybody, which technically I shouldn't care, but I don't want anybody thinking, it's all wonderful and roses and things are just absolutely great and phenomenal. It is great and phenomenal, but that's only because of my mindset. It's only because of my mindset. What did I just do? I'm doing the wrong thing. I need to do this. I need to do this too, but I need to do this because I just pressed that other shirt. I didn't bring it back over here, and I done started brushing it, so I'm gonna put this on over on the heat press. Oh, and I know I've gotten emails from folks, letting me know similar situations are going on with them, and I get it. I definitely get it, but Lord knows it's crazy sometimes. So, and that's also with me sitting over here trying to make sure that I get myself well, even though the business is the business, that has nothing to do with the personal stuff with the house. So, but Bling Fest, putting that together has been a lot of distraction. It's a lot of fun. I love putting the Bling Fest together, and the place we got is so nice. Oh my gosh, y'all, they are so excited to be working with us. They're looking forward to the Bling Fest as well, which is a trip, because they didn't know anything about rhinestones prior to me coming and showing them a little bit, not even the full thing. Ooh, that's so pretty. I'll show it to you here in a sec. Let me put this up. And then the other things I'm trying to get worked out is on and popping. Here's the small, one of the size smalls. Right there. And we got one more, which is this one. And I'm gonna pre-press it. Good night, Kristen. Yeah, wake up better. Definitely wake up. Because there's some folks out here that ain't gonna get to wake up in the morning, and that's up. Unless it's up there choosing. But even then, that's up for somebody. So, but yeah, so it's been a little hectic around here. Not too bad. Not too bad, but bad enough. And that's, again, like I said earlier, that ain't even the full story, but that's most of it. So, got a lot going on. Trying to get things together and trying to make it through on the daily. Because I got to the point I don't even talk about being sick no more and migraines and pain and stuff. It ain't even no point. It ain't even no point. Shoot, it doesn't even matter, fam. It doesn't. It's just gonna, if I'm gonna hurt during it, it's just gonna hurt. But I gotta deal with this other stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with the pain. You still got to deal with. So, but anyway. Ooh, the last one. Okay. What time is it? I was wondering if it was 2 o'clock yet. It's 1:54 here. So it'll probably be another, hopefully not another hour. And then, because I gotta do the words on all 6 shirts. Do the words. Word. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna keep that because I gotta do the lettering, so I can still use that. And I'm gonna use this tape one more time. One more time. Absolutely love our Hotfix tape. Oh. You cook more than you craft. Oh, hey, Donzel. Oh, yeah, it's 6 shirts. I need to be cleaning up, Miss Joyce. That's what I need to be doing. That's what I need to be doing, but I'm not. Not right now. So that's actually, I have been cleaning. I've been cleaning all day because I've had to put everything back under my kitchen sink, back up under my bathroom sinks, back, and it's just been like I said, they had the entire house torn up, and it was already torn up in one little aspect because I had one room in the house that I was getting painted or had painted, and he got paint everywhere. I was gonna get tape for somebody reputable next time. But anyway, get with the paperwork. And I had taken everything out that room for him to paint. So it was already torn up. It was already torn up. And here they come, tearing up some more. I'm still not done putting stuff back. So I'm gonna be cleaning for the next 12 years. Trying to get this house put back together. Crawl space floods. Oh my god. So it floods in our crawl space when it rains super hard because of the shared plumbing situation. I don't know that I hope they were able to fix that because they kept it off. I'm hoping they fixed it. Because this house used to be on the same well with everybody else, but at one point, thank the Lord, they took it off. And is that straight? Yeah, straight. They took it off, so we don't share with them. Thank God. That would have been a whole cluster dust. Probably. $3 foot of kitchen pipes replaced last week. Girl. Embroidery designer said the struggle is real, but so is Jesus. I love it. Realty group. Ooh. Girl. So yeah. Alright, that's that for this tape. I'm not gonna use this tape anymore. Because it's got fuzz on it and everything. Even though, look, still sticky. I probably could use it some more, but I'm not going to. All that fuzz and stuff on there. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on over on the heat press so that I don't put the heat on the table. Don't work. Ooh, super cute. Alright, and so while that's doing that, I'm gonna grab this off of the cutting machine. All right. And, oh, y'all. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, this is all icy crystal. Right, Rondrea, right. This is all icy crystal AB. The outside triangle, diamond, Lord, the outside diamond, and the outer outline of the pancake is SS10. The inside details of the pancake and the pat of butter is SS6. So this is what that looks like. And so now I'm going to add wording over the top. And here we go. And at the bottom. So all of this is SS10. So this one, this word, pancake house, is I made this rhinestone design from a single line font. What font it is, no earthly clue. So I can't tell you that because I don't know what it is. I don't even remember. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Now this pancake house goes over the top of this. there. Okay. Then down here, right here, and down here, right here is where the phone number goes down here and the city and state goes right here. So I'm going to bling this first. Actually, let me go ahead and put this on there. This is the font from Dennis. And this is not usually, this is not the, this don't look like the font that they use on their shirt, but I ain't got no choice right now. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this. This up here. I'll do this up here. Because that way I can pick this up, then go to pick that up, and then I can do this down here. So that's that part. And now I'm going to do the phone number. Okay. So there's that part. So if you ever come through, it's a little, and I'm going to say this with all of the love and affection I can muster. When you go get something to eat, just like you know how they say when you go to Waffle House, if the cook ain't standing outside on the phone smoking and cussing people out, then the food ain't gonna be good. Like if you see him out there, he cussing and got the cigarette hanging out his mouth and his apron dirty, then you know it's gonna be some good waffles coming up out that pancake. I mean, out that Waffle House. I'm a firm believer in that. Sometimes the rinky-dinkiest little places got the best food. And this is not a rinky-dinky place, but you probably be like, ooh, I would. But their food is so good. And the people are even nicer. So if you ever come through I-85 area, headed to Charlotte or headed out of Charlotte south, headed towards Atlanta, this is off of Highway 321 in North Carolina. They have really good food. Breakfast, not dinner. They're open till 1. And don't play with them. 12:30, they'll shut the grill down and you can't get nothing. They be killing me with that. Because sometimes I'll sleep in and then I'll look up and it's like 12:15 and I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it. And I be sad because I love their coffee. Love their coffee. Like I have to have a cup of their decaf every day. Close to every day. Not every day, but close to every day. I crave their coffee. So I love these folks. I'm probably gonna do this like I did the well, you know what? Let me do one, see how it looks, and make sure I didn't, because I think that's right at about the right space. I hope I left the right space. Now, you know what? I kind of want to use this tape again, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Now he is gonna have a whole fit. He gonna fuss at me. Why would you look? Why was you talking about all our stuff? Well, because man, it was on my heart. Definitely not telling it to be garnering no kind of money raising or no crazy stuff like that. This is just like, this is why I've been a lunatic for the last few days. So if you're wondering, she's been missing. She ain't been talking much in the Facebook group because I've been over here relying on my face so that I can make it through the day. All right, so let's see if this looks like I hope it does, because I did not measure this against the logo when I put it together. But these down here, I wanted them to not be super big, but I kind of didn't have a choice. I could have used, because he also has like a even teenier font, but for me mentally, I didn't want the font to be that teeny. I wanted it to be because it's a restaurant, it's a business. I wanted them to clearly see the business information, the phone number and stuff. So I didn't want to use the super teeny font. But I did buy that too. So if you want a typable rhinestone font, it is over on rhinestonemechanic.com. All right, where's the neckline? There's the neckline. So I am a little higher than I want to be for the font, because I'm going to have to press the neckline, and I don't like that. But I can put a pillow, pressing pillow in there to help keep that from looking tragic. So and there we go. Let's see. Let me slide this up a little bit. I don't like that break right there. Okay. All right, we're gonna press this. Actually, we're not gonna press that. Set it over there. I gotta get a pressing pillow. So what I'm gonna do, since I'm already doing that, is I'm going to go ahead and pick up the city and state and the phone number, and that way I can press it all at one time. Thank you, Miss Joyce, and I'm sorry, Miss Gail, and thank you, Rondrea. Thank you, Miss Gail. I need to check my sugar because I feel weird. That was part of the other reason I went on and got up out the bed, because I was feeling kind of like my sugar was low, and it was. So I got up, got me a snack, and then got a little bit, because I drink. I have found the holy grail of tea for me, because I absolutely love sweet tea. Like, Patrice loves sweet tea. She does. But I love sweet tea, and sweet tea does not love me because of my pancreas. My pancreas and sweet tea did not get along. They were, kind of like mortal enemies. And so I could not, drink tea. I would drink it and it'd be sick as a dog because my sugar would go super high. Y'all, I found a tea I could drink. I am just over ecstatic, and it's not the fake sugar stuff. I can't remember the name of the company right now, but I can go look at it because it's right there in the refrigerator. But they have what's called slightly sweet tea. It's already pre-made. It's in the refrigerated section at my grocery store. Y'all, it's so good because it's sweet, but it's slightly sweet. So other people who drink sweet tea would probably be like, "Oh my god, what the heck?" Because it's barely sugar in it, but it's enough sugar where it tastes amazing to me, but it's not enough to spike my sugar. It brings it up a little, but it's not like, if I drink sweet tea, I might as well just go on lay down somewhere, because it's just gonna be tragic. It's gonna be tragic because it don't take much for my sugar to go up, and come to find out, that's because I'm type 1, not type 2. That's why my sugar would go up so high all the darn time. Didn't know it. So But yeah, it's slightly sweet. I think it's the company is Gold something or other. I'll show the bottle here in a little bit if anybody else in here is diabetic and they love sweet tea like I do. I know Northerners, from what I understand, folks up north do hot tea. They don't do sweet tea, but I don't know. That's a Southern thing from what I hear. All right, so whoops. So here's that. See, that's a little big, a little bigger than I wanted it to be, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. See how that looks. Let's straighten it up. Yeah, I didn't think that was at an angle. Oh, you know what? That's what else I meant to do. I have to clean these scissors. I done gummed up these darn scissors so they don't. Like I can glide them, but when I go to open and close them, they're gummy. So let's see. That's straight now. Yes. Oh, so I'm gonna tip it down just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Let's see how that looks. Much better, but I'm gonna tip it down a little bit more. There we go. Yes. Okay. Okay. I see you, Pancake House. All right. So there's that. And now we're going to do the same thing with the phone number. Pure Leaf. I think that's it. Pure Leaf. I think that's the name of it. Thank you, Rondre. You talking about something good? Oh, y'all. Oh. And I have to restrain myself because I don't want to overdo it. Oh, Lord. And then I also was at Walmart about a couple of months ago now. Whoops, at the pharmacy section, and y'all know we was drinking. What? Why are you cutting off? Don't do me like that. You know I'm still doing shirts. You just gonna have to beep right now because I know why you're beeping. Um, I don't know why they do me like that, but they put Paris Hilton has a new drink bottle thing with the little capsule thingies to go in it. It actually tastes really good. It's all natural, something or other, or whatever. It's good, but oh god, that beeping is gonna piss me off. So I got that, but I kind of got out of drinking it. I need to get back into it because I don't drink enough fluids. I don't, and I used to. I've been stressing and not drinking, so I need to drink some more stuff. Okay. Here's the phone number. Let me stop this beeping before I throw the HTV run out the back door. It's beeping because I told it to press and the drawer was out. Okay. So hopefully this will fit. Barely. Barely. Look at that. Skin of the done teeth. Look all the way at the edge of that tape. Huh. There it is. Pure Leaf is the one you can guzzle. I was confused, but I know it has a leaf on it. Yeah. Yeah, they do have an extra sweet one. But I can't do that. I definitely can't do that extra sweet. But now regular sweet tea has my whole jaws ready to pucker. I can't do it anymore. Can't do super sweet tea. I even kind of got the Mister. Even now, he he can't do super sweet tea no more because I done spoiled him with, or got him hooked on not as sweet stuff to drink. So I told him, we getting old. You gotta take care of yourself, and I do too. Can't be doing all this sugar. I'm all the sugar you need. Don't play with me. All right, so there's that. I hate when the shirt does that. Sometimes it's hard to get it straight. Okay. And then here is the phone number. Is that gonna look right? See this? Ooh, this is gonna be okay on that bigger shirt, but this smaller shirt is and then see how it's folded? It's not folded. I need to, let me see if I can straighten this out because I need this to make sure it's gonna be right. There we go. Better. Okay. So when you flap it out and straighten it the right way, see I done creased it the wrong way, then it gives it the right spacing it needs. So I usually, when I hand measure a shirt like I do from the shoulder seams, the seams, instead of from the sides of the shirt, because sometimes the shirt ain't laid properly. And if it's not laid correctly, it'll look off. So anyways, that's that. And see that 7044 aces is longer or bigger, looks like. Let me see how this looks. I might yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it like it is. Even though it looks off, but I'm gonna leave it like it is because that's how their logo is. The city and state and the phone number is right there. I should have did this in SS6. I should have did these in SS6. That's what I should have did, but I didn't. So it'll be all right. About the Vitapod. Oh, Rondre, see, you know. Vitapod. I couldn't think of the name of that. And it's good. It's very good, actually. I love the taste of it. Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to put a pressing pillow in here. Where's my pressing pillow? Let's actually. We're going to do a hijack version of a pressing pillow. So I'm just going to take this fabric and fold it a certain way and use it as a pressing pillow. You know what? I probably should have went on and put the city and state over the top of the phone number. I mean, yeah, over the top of the phone number and centered it that way. I'm second guessing myself right now, but sometimes you have to. All right, so I'm going to have to press it twice because the phone number made it too long. And then I had to put that pillow, that fabric folded up in there. So let's see how that looks here in a sec. But I'm gonna press it twice first. And I'm pressing these a little bit longer than what I normally press rhinestones. Usually I do like 13-ish. Right now I'm doing, oh, you know what? Let me press it this way, actually. No, I don't have to worry about it too much. I'm pressing it for right at about 20 seconds. And the reason why I'm pressing, so normally, and all I'm doing over here, I'm sorry you can't see, all I'm doing is like straightening out the shirt and trying to, because I hate pressing in creases. That's annoying to me. But a lot of, I've told you guys, in my opinion, and for best results that I've experienced, when you're doing denim, sweatshirts, stuff like that, press for still 350 degrees, but I would press for longer. So roughly about 25 to 30 seconds. But t-shirts I usually only do at most 15 seconds. Well, in this instance, and I hope I got everything pressed. We'll see here in a minute. But in this instance, I've been pressing everything for about 20 seconds. And the reason why I'm doing that is for a couple of reasons. Number one, whoop, there we go. See, that didn't press. So I'm going to have to press that again right there. Let's see, make sure that's... Oh, that's why, because it's off of the fabric. It says fabric in there. I'm going to take that out. Let me check this one down here and see if I was able to get all of this. Okay. So that is pressed. Let's check this side. I slid it over. Nice. Okay. So I'm pressing all of this 20 seconds, not 15, 12 to 15, because this is a work shirt. This is a work shirt. And they're going to wear it. And I'm going to teach them, you know, when you press rhinestones, when you wash rhinestones, you should wash it in, you know, gentle cycle, cold water only, and lay it flat to dry. I'm going to tell them that. But in the event that they don't listen to that, what I've learned is if you take the time and you press a little bit longer, just a little bit longer for work attire or denim or stuff like that, it allows the rhinestones to really get that glue to squish down in there in between those fibers and hang on to those fibers a little bit better because you've given it more time to get that heat in there really good. And so it lasts longer. Like I don't have to, after this, because I pressed it for 20 seconds, I don't have to several times. Y'all have seen this is like a multi-press situation and it's been 20 seconds every time. So I don't have to worry about these people washing their shirts and then stones just falling off because I just pressed it one or two times for the short period of time. So for work shirts where I know they're washing it continuously, you know, to have a nice clean shirt to wear to work, I don't worry about my stuff coming off. And ordinarily I don't worry about my stones coming off anyway because, you know, we generally test and make sure we got pretty decent quality stuff. But I do this even with my vinyl. I do this even with my vinyl. It's not just with the rhinestones. I do this with my vinyl as well. So when I was doing the t-shirts for the restaurant and I was doing DTF or I was doing vinyl, I did it the same way. I treated it the same way. I did extra heat, not extra heat, like more heat, extra time with the heat to let that glue get in there real good and hang on for dear life on those fibers of that shirt and let the heat do its work. And I did not have complaints at all of shirts failing. Thank God. Did not have any of those complaints on shirts failing for our company. Making shirts for as long as I did. And the only reason I'm not making them now is because I stopped doing them. Health reasons, sanity reasons, I stopped doing them. Yeah, they'll wash them after each time they wear it. Yeah, because they get dirty with, you know, food spilling on their shirts and serving tables, cleaning off tables and all that jazz. And I want them to last long. I don't want their shirts to fail. So how many times did I press this shirt for 20 seconds? This is probably like the 6th time, I guess. So that's what I did. Look at that. Cool it off just a little bit so that, because this will warp if it's too hot. Make sure it came off this time. I'm pressed just to be sure. Did it work? Boom. Boom. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty. Good Lord. Look at that. They gonna love these shirts. They are going to love these shirts. Okay. So this is a small. I have 3 more smalls to do. And then we'll go to the other ones. The other ones I think will look a little better because the font. Oh, whoops. So all I did was fold some fabric and put in there to keep the neckline from creasing the front of this shirt. I mean the back of the shirt. So see, I don't see the crease from the neckline as bad as I would have if I hadn't have done that. All right. So there's that. All right, that's a small. And I normally when I do my t-shirts, I bag them. Ooh, it's 2:30. Y'all, and I gotta get my hair done at 10. This is crazy. I'm gonna be struggling tomorrow. It's all right. What's tomorrow? Thursday. It's all right. I'll sleep in when I get back. Because he'll probably want to sleep in too because he got to get up so early to go to work. I just hope I don't lap him because he'll fuss if I do. Lap him meaning he get up. I'm still blinging at 6 a.m. and he getting up to go to work. He will have a whole fit. You need your rest. You need to be up. And he's right. He is definitely right. Especially as much as we've been doing the last couple of days. I am tired, but I want these shirts done so that they're finished. I can drop them off, grab me a pancake, and come home and crash. Oops. I don't have enough stones, I don't think. Important on here. All right. There's that one. 3 stones left. I'm gonna have to cut another one. I don't know what I did with it. I'm definitely sleepy. I got to see this through. Hashtag cool. Where did you get that red dress that you had on the day of the commercial? I got that from a local prom dress bridesmaid blah 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 shop on the clearance rack. That's where I got that from. On the clearance rack. Let's put that right there. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and bling this. So yeah, it was a local spot. Good morning. You going to bed? Okay. Client to come in for closing. I pray they close and everything goes well for you. and for them. Because when I tell you that's a stressful. Ooh, che. Buying a house, stressful. Stress. Many tears of shed trying to get this house. Trying to get a house. It didn't matter what house it was at that point in my life. I just needed a house that I could afford. Miracle I got this house. I swear the Lord was looking out. I know that for a fact. Alright, so thank you all the way, Realty. Thank you very much. I could have probably should have scooted it off that way instead of this way. Yeah, I had fun. It was just funny because that was not my first pick for a dress. Found one before that that was a lot less, but it had less fabric. And he wasn't hearing it. So that dress had to go back on the rack. It was just funny though, because the look on his face. Woo, chat. It was a look of disappointment. He was like, almost, I can't believe you come out there dressing room with that dress on. Man, I was feeling cute. You need to be cute for me. That's one thing. Yes, sir. I'll go take it off. All right, y'all. So this is shirt number 2. Or if we're going backwards, shirt number 5. Uh-oh. This was one extra shirt I was going to make. And I did not make it. Because I forgot about her. Somebody else who works there. She needs a server, but I was going to make her one. So she wouldn't feel left out. I forgot. So I have to rethink this a little bit. Let me finish these. Instead of finish it tonight, let me finish it tomorrow. Since I forgot about her, it kind of sucks. Oh, that is not my block. I mean, tape. Instead of tape. That's all right. Okay. So now let's get shirt number 5 going backwards. Oh, there's the piece of tape. It's on the floor. Just stepped on it. All right, this one I've made a little bit lower, so that's going to give me more space to fool with. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. All right, there's that. Now this one. And then this one, I'm going to check and make sure it was straight first before smoothing it down. Whoops. Yeah, the phone number is definitely bigger. I don't know why. It looks bigger. Oh, you know what? That's all caps, and that's not. That's what's throwing me off. Now that I look at it, that's what's throwing me off. Okay, and then this is not even. This is, I mean, not angled properly. Let's take a look. Whoa, that's much better. Okay. All right, so we'll press this. I'm gonna press it twice again because it is wider than the 15 inches, and I'm not gonna be able to do the whole. Okay, just take. Oh, it's on my shoe. That's why. That's where you went. I know, thing. I know. It ain't my fault. It's your fault. I can't stop you from beeping. Oh no! Why did that do that? Oh, because when I pushed the shirt in, it probably squished it up in there. Dang it. Oh, I gotta fix that. Okay, so when I pushed the shirt up in there, it wrinkled it, so it pressed it wrong. I'll show you here in a sec after I press the other side. I'm gonna have to go back and heat that and fix it. Good morning, Sweeney. Welcome. Okay. Alrighty. So over here, it pressed wrong and messed up my zero. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to heat it up. First of all, I'm gonna take this to the city and state off because that's done. I'll press the other side. Yeah, make sure it lays straight this time. Press it again, and when it gets hot, like I'm not gonna do the full 20 seconds. I'm probably gonna stop at like 10 seconds. That's hot enough for me to be able to slide the stone and then kind of push it back in place. Yes. 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 Ooh. Perfect. 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 So all I did was scooch it through the plastic. Oh, see, that one did too a little bit. So I'm gonna scooch that one, but I'm gonna have to heat it again because it's done cooled off too much. But I fixed this one, so I gotta scooch that stone over. So if somebody's like, you can't keep reheating, no, you can reheat these stones. It's the problem with reheating the stones is if the heat is too high. Anything over 350, I would not be reheating this stuff like that, because that's a recipe for stress and disaster. But there we go. All right, so that has been rectified. Good enough. Uh-oh, you can kind of see the glue a little bit where I had to slide it. So if that looks horrible, which it does, I'll probably heat it. Can you see the glue right there where I had to slide it, where it's stuck wrong? I can heat it from the back side with a, I don't know what you call that, cordless Hotfix. What does that say? Cordless Hotfix Rhinestone applicator tool, because it has like a point. Instead of me heating the whole thing, I can just heat behind that glue and kind of use a lint-free cloth to dab at it and absorb some of that glue and take that glue off of there. Let's see, make sure this stuff, because I don't let it cool off. I'm pretty sure it did though. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So here is this one. Here's this one. I got to do some surgery to get that glue off of there, but at least the letter, the 2 zeros where it crimped up in the heat press, looks better. Okay. All right. So shirt number 5, shirt number 4 is another size small. Okay. So we're gonna put the letters up here. And y'all, in 15 minutes, I don't know where I'm gonna be, but I'm probably gonna stop because I'm starting to not feel well. Not feel well. That's the wrong word to say. I'm starting to feel tired, exhausted, actually. And I don't want to keep going, pushing myself when this is not like, this isn't an order at all. This is something I'm doing because I want to. And like I also just thought of a couple of minutes ago, one of the shirts I don't even have because I remembered saying to myself that even though this one person that works there is not a server, she normally doesn't wear the logo shirts. She doesn't get one, but 9 times out of 10, if I make these shirts for everybody else, she's going to feel some type of way. So I want to make her a shirt too. And I did not get another shirt. So I think I have an extra shirt, an extra Gildan in XL. I don't think she's in XL, but I'm probably just gonna make her one. And then if I have it, then that's good. I can make it tomorrow, but then I won't be able to give it to them tomorrow, which is technically fine as well. But I am getting tired. I'm getting tired. I can feel it. I know y'all don't want to see me fall out, so I know my body tends to shut her down when it is tired. Thank you. Oh, so my back is much better because I had been babying it. So now, as long as, so sometimes you know how it is when you injure something and you let it try to heal it up and it heals, but then you kind of like forget that you were injured and you do something and you turn the wrong way and it jacks it up again. That's the stage that I'm at, trying to make sure I don't do that. And it hasn't been easy because, you know, I had a long, crazy story that I was explaining earlier when I was in here, about some stuff, and having to put my house back together has made it difficult to, uh, look at that. Love it. Has made it difficult to not do too much. So there's that. So I've been trying to not do too much. I'm gonna go ahead and press this only because pressing all three was getting on my nerves. Trying to press them separate, but at the same time, I know that don't make sense. But I know what my brain is saying. You know, my brain is slowing up a little bit. Let's see. There's not enough stones to help each other. I don't know, it might work. But thank you for asking, Saini, because when I tell you what happened was, so I've had a kidney infection. The pain in the kidney infection is a whole fool in your back. Well, I had kidney stones too. I've had it twice. I had kidney stones twice. And the pain in my back is bad from those. And at one point I thought that's what was going down, but it wasn't. I did have enough on there to make it work. Nice. I thought maybe that's what it was, but it wasn't. Thank the Lord. Um, it was just team too much. That's all. What did I do with that? Oh, here's one right here. I think pull it this way. Yeah. Okay. You know what? You do what I did before. This is this side. I love to see Angel B do that. She pours it out the big container into the lid. I didn't do that before. That's so cool. And she does it so she blings pretty. I love it. Dainty and pretty. I'm out here blinging gangster. Just pouring it from anywhere, anyhow. It don't matter. Whatever. Put in my hand. It don't matter. I like to see her bling. I'm watching her do her thing. All right, y'all. Yeah, this is gonna be the last one. So I'll make myself sick. And then I gotta set an alarm so I can get up in the morning and go get my wig snatched because it has been, I think I went, what did I tell him? January the 4th is when I went and got my hair done last. That's not good. So this stuff is dirty. So I'm gonna go get my hair done, washed and burned. And then I will be done for another 6 to 10 weeks. All right, where's the shirt? Take that off. OMG, that looks good. Hey, Tammy the bag lady. I'm trying, Miss Sweeney. It has been difficult because as a person who, it's just he and I here. So without the kids, you kind of get used to things being a certain way and being in a certain place and all of that. So I want to put things back where they were before the house got jacked up. But at the same time, I'm getting rid of things. I'm cleaning out. I'm just cleaning up, cleaning out. I don't want to leave this planet and leave a whole hot food mess on my kids. So certain things like collectibles that I used to do, like used to collect cow stuff. When I moved here, I've been got rid of a lot of that. But I'm getting rid of more things. And my son, look at that mess right there. Girl, you better be getting it straight. First try. This one ain't, but the other one was. My son isn't too thrilled with it. He's like, you do it too much. You get rid of stuff too quick. Whatever. Well, kids might want that stuff. Well, they better come get it now. Because guess what? It's going to Goodwill. And I don't want to jump up your house. Why would I want to jump up your house? Man, I always jump up with stuff. I already got my craft stuff. So I don't want to keep trinkets and stuff like that too that collect dust. And I'm allergic to dust. What kind of sense that makes? Nope. Not gonna do it. So I just been getting rid of stuff. Get rid of clothes. I lost so much darn weight. Barely fitting in the stuff that I've been wearing. Oh man, picture me cracking. I wish I had some popcorn. I love popcorn. Popcorn is my middle name. So that's what I've been doing. So it's kind of hard to take it easy when this is like a big project undertaking and trying to get things put back. But yeah, I have been trying to do better. Just like now, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm getting ready to call it quits. Because that's shirt number, actually, I'm halfway through, so I don't feel so bad. Shoot. Because this is number 3 or number 4. Going backwards. And then 3, 2, 1, and I'll be done. With the exception of the one shirt that I forgot to do. And it shouldn't. Well, let me not say that, because every time you say it shouldn't take long, it takes long. Come on, man. Nice. All right, y'all. So this is the shirt that I was doing. I think I made that closer than I wanted to, but it's no worries. Super pretty. Absolutely love this icy crystal AB. And I think they will love it as well. I know they'll love it. Because they love the bling. When I do wear bling shirts, they like the bling shirts. And so I think this is gonna go great. So I appreciate y'all hanging with me for this little bit of time, because blinging by yourself ain't fun. It's just not. I like blinging with friends as well. So I'm gonna put this up, and thank you guys for coming to hang out. And I look forward to catching y'all out in the regular hour YouTube streets, not the late night hour. And I'm gonna try and slip back in there into bed without getting fussed at too bad. Hopefully he won't wake up. But thank you again. I look forward to seeing y'all on the flip side. I would show you my face and say bye with my face, but y'all, my hair is all over the place. I'm in my PJs. It's not cute. So we gonna do the hand model thing and say bye. Hey, SJ Braggs, give the honey bunny my love. Tell him I said hi. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank y'all.